Good afternoon, everyone. I apologize for the delay, but it is just a smidge past 1:35, and I wanted to jump on here and communicate about our reopening plans. So excited to share some of that with you here. I'm going to try to figure out the best way to do that. Going to give folks just a chance to jump on here with us just for a minute or two. And to make sure that everything's on here correct. Sorry for the echo there. Inviting a few people over here. Hope everybody's doing all right this afternoon. Sun's trying to come out outside, which is a good thing. Don't know if this is going to let me share my screen with you or not. In which case, I will find a way to share these images of kind of some guiding principles for our reopen on our church page, so you can see those as well. Well, the big thing I want to tell you, it's 1:39 here. We're giving folks just a couple of minutes. We know we'll have folks coming and going. But we are going to begin reopening on June the 14th. June the 14th. And so that is exciting. We're going to ease into this. We're not going to have Bible classes. We're not going to have any other things at the building, but at 10 o'clock on Sundays, starting on Sunday, June the 14th, we will come back together for worship. And I know that so many of you are ready for that, and we are too. The shepherds and I know you have as well, have been praying and trying to think through what this reopen would look like from every possible angle. So with lots of thought, with lots of prayer and discernment, we've decided that we're going to give it 2 weeks from this coming Sunday on June the 14th, and we'll open for worship. That's my dad's birthday. And so easy for me to remember, right? Easy for him to remember too. But we're going to hope and pray that between now and then that cases around us continue to decrease. We've been kind of holding steady at 20 cases, 10 recovered and 10 active in Upshur County. So we're going to continue to hope that that comes down. We know that in Titus County there has been a substantive spike. And the reality is we just don't know. Scientists don't know. Disease doctors don't know. Everything has been predictions thrown into the wind, and so anything that we plan is subject to change, as the old saying goes, the best laid plans of mice and men. But we're going to shoot for the 14th being our reopen day. I'm just going to read a few things. Pardon me. Choked on my own air. Pardon me. So let me just share some guiding principles. I'll post these so you can see what we're thinking as well, and kind of what our expectations are for those things on the 14th. We know that it's impossible for us to accommodate and please everyone with regard to how we're going about reopening. So trying to proceed with an abundance of caution and from a place we're desiring to prevent risk wherever we can and to be safe and to have safety measures, all of that is kind of what's guiding us. First and foremost, if you have any concerns, you need to make the best decision for you. Please stay home, be a part of our live stream. We're going to continue live streaming from here on, regardless of COVID and regular scheduling things. Our plan is to keep live streaming our worship because we've had such a tremendous response to that. It's a great in-reach opportunity and connection for our community, so we're going to keep doing that. If you have any symptoms, if you're coughing, whether it's allergies or anything else, maybe stay home too. We have to think about other people as we're doing this for your protection and the protection of other people. When we come back together, we're going to wear masks. It's uncomfortable, we know, but there's so much that we can prevent by wearing masks that we're going to expect people who are here with us when we come back together to wear masks. Bring your own mask. BYOM, bring your own mask. And we'll have a limited number of disposable masks available for a while. So just help us out with that. We'll have lots of hand sanitizer around. Practice the same good hygiene that you've been trying to practice to keep yourself safe. Some things are going to be a little different, obviously. We're not going to pass communion trays. We'll have a station when you come in where you can pick up individual portion communion. And we'll take that all together, obviously, but not going to pass any trays. Same goes for the offering. We'll have places where you can put your offering. The bigger thing with the offering is that we would ask you, and the shepherds would ask you, to consider giving online if you haven't done so already. It's really easy. We may even have a computer or something set up to make that easier for you. You can do that on your smartphone or your tablet or device. We understand if you're not set up to do that. We don't want to be a burden about that. But if you can give online and have done so or are willing to do so, that would be a tremendous help. But we'll have baskets that will be available at the back of the auditorium for you for your offerings and contributions. We would also say that if you have not been able to give for whatever reasons during this time of quarantine, that maybe we use the 14th and the 21st, the first couple of weeks, as times to make up your contribution if you're able. Again, online, or we'll have baskets available for that. We will have pews roped off to help us socially distance. Families will sit together. We're sorry if this uproots you from your normal spot. But we know that it's important for us to do that. We'll have pews roped off, families will sit together, and we'll try to maintain the distance that we need to. No Bible classes, no Wednesday nights at the building. We're going to go back to doing a class on Wednesday night, but we're going to use Zoom online or another online platform like Zoom, maybe Facebook Live, not really sure. To make that available to you. We're going to continually reevaluate the best way to slowly go back to doing Bible classes and other things at the building. We'll keep you posted on that. All these plans are subject to change. We're going to continue to be careful and think through these things from week to week and kind of watch what's happening around us. Not because we want to be like anybody else or because we want to come back together because other churches are coming back together. We have to do what's right for us. But we would be foolish to not be observing and trying to make the best decisions we can based on what's happening around us. And so that's what the shepherds have asked me to communicate with you, and that's our plan. If you have questions about any of this, shoot us a message, shoot me a text, shoot us an email, leave us a Facebook comment. I'm going to post, like I said, the images of kind of each of these principles for our reopening, so you can see those. We'll be sending out one call announcements and continuing to remind you between now and then kind of what our plans are, and keep that in front of you. Encourage you to communicate with your friends and church family kind of what's happening, so in case they didn't see this. But that's the plan. So let us know if you have questions or concerns. You can contact any of the shepherds. You can shoot an email to us, a message to us. And we do look forward to seeing everybody again very soon. And God bless you. Have a great rest of your, what is today? Thursday afternoon. We'll see you soon.